Hey everybody, I'll be on cam in a sec. Just grabbing a few of these. I'll show you what they are in a minute. I'm going to be doing some very quick reviews. I'm an avid airsofter, so if you're a paintballer that's going to talk crap, just get off the page. Anyway, this is a Stinger P9 by Crossman. It's all plastic, except for some of the interior is metal. Really not much to tell about this. This is your safety, the selector switch right there. I know you can't see on my crappy camera, but it's now on safe. This right here, this little button, when I move my finger, is your magazine drop. You just go like this. It's a weighted magazine. It comes out. There is a round chambered. I'm not going to be doing any actual firing of any kind of anything, except for dry fire, because I'm in the house. That's cool, man. The BB just like came all the way around the room and hit me again. Anyway, this is how you cock it. It's single action, so you have to cock it like that every time you want to fire it. That is the Crossman Stinger P9. I think it's got a FPS of like 200, 250, something like that. 20 bucks at Walmart. Comes with a carrying case. So, see, just a basic standard carrying case, nothing really special. This is actually a BB gun. You know, I'll do my BB guns for another video because I have enough airsoft guns to go around. This is my Crossman Pulse R71. Holds 600 rounds. Safe. Full semi is all the way down. Full auto is in the middle. It's kind of backwards. I don't know how. Battery's in here. Just pop out this little lever right here. Battery will come out. That's where you go for the battery at. Okay. Now, so on this one, the magazine is actually your clip, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Because I have two Pulse R71s. That was the 76. On 71s, you'll see that the battery is what would look like the clip. This is a R71. This is your battery right here. What looks like the clip. The hopper up top. Everyone calls this a clip. Not a clip. It's a hopper. Okay. Safe. Semi. Full auto. It detaches, buttstock comes off, looks like an MP5. Used to have an MP5, but I sold it to get a few more airsoft guns. Because I'm more an airsoft than BB anyway. And it was a BB gun. This is your compressor, not a silencer. Okay? You know, the only thing that noise is coming is from the round being fired inside a plastic or metal gun when there's no gunpowder. There's really nothing to silence. So everyone calls it a silencer. In fact, doesn't do anything. 600 round mag, or hopper, sorry, 600 round capacity. 42 bucks at Walmart. Okay. This gun is essentially the same thing, but just to show you guys, this one's full. This is not a scope. It's just a hopper for your BB set. You're not missing anything because I just reviewed this real fast, pretty much to you. There's not much more. There's not much to doing some of these reviews. Without the magazine, I like to keep a lot of these. I do have the mag. This is a Mossberg 500. I can dry fire this to show you. Okay. This is your safe up here. Now it's on safe. Now it's on fire. Single action. That's it. That's all you get. 365 FPS, about 20 bucks at Walmart. Okay. This is actually your, this is the Mossberg 590. And in a minute, I'm going to show you, this is almost an exact replica of the Crosswind S32. Pretty much, this is where your magazine drop is on this one. On the other one, your magazine drops on the trigger well also. Just have to double check because I have one that's different. That's my cyber gun. This does come with a hop up, same place as the Crossman, same place as also the shotgun I just showed you. That's normal. There's your hop up right there. Again, the cool thing about this though is watch this. I'm just holding the trigger, right? All I'm doing is holding the trigger. So you can either pump it forward and wait, acquire your target and bang, or you can just go. That's what I like about these things. Okay. This right here is, again, it's also the Mossberg 590. Same thing, just in black. Okay. This is your cyber gun. This is where your rounds go. It does have rounds in it, but this is where your ejection port is, right here. It's your ejection right here. Okay. Single shot, same features as the other one. You can hold the trigger down, bam, 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 if you want to. This is your clip. On the top of the clip right here, there's a doorway on the right-hand side of it. So 180 BBs back there. What you do is when you run out, you just push that little lever down. That pushes the spring down. You can reload. Okay. This, I hear a round coming out. Okay. This is a 6-hour SP2022. 6 hours are usually pretty good guns. Got a slide lock, see. But it is unsafe, so I can't do anything right now. I think I just heard a round go off. Just give me one sec, guys. Make sure that I don't have it out here. Like step on there or something. I didn't feel anything, but just to double check, make sure I don't want anybody potentially getting hurt, stepping on it, falling, doing something. Okay. Well, anyway, so there's no round in here. So I'm just gonna put that there. Down before that came out of a weapon of mine. Put it there. Okay. The magazine drop is right here. It's not ambidextrous, so it's actually right here. Again, not ambidextrous. It is a right-handed weapon. That's all there is to it. Okay. My next one I'm going to show you is my Beretta. My Beretta, guys. The Beretta is actually pretty cool. It's not a very powerful weapon. I think it only shoots about 190 FPS. Anyway, this does not have, it is single action, no slide lock. See, nothing. It's your magazine drop. Your safety is actually right up here. Okay. It's the same selector switch as the P9T. Okay. So that's it for that one. Colt 911 Target, horrible gun, extremely hard to cock back. Magazine drop, typical place. Weapon is cocked. Okay, single action. That one I know I heard a round on. It is single action. I did manage to find this round, guys, and I found the last one too. Cool. All right. We're in business. I gotta stop shooting these rounds off. But I wind up not being able to find them. Very picky of my rounds because in airsoft, anybody who's an avid airsofter, you can definitely get in some firefights. This is the Stinger P30T. I do know for a fact there is something in this weapon. Let me discharge it real quick. Okay. Take it off safe. Okay. Weapon has been discharged. Pretty much the same thing as all the other ones. If the time runs out, I will load a video up after this. Stinger P30T, not single action. Magazine drop, same place. There's no slide lock. So on this weapon, you don't have to worry about a slide lock because they don't have one. This is the, I think, it's made by Crossman. I can't really decide what this weapon is. I have no idea. It's not marked anywhere, but either way, if you see something like this, magazine fed right here, same way, fires, everything. You got the triple rail, lights. Actually, you got a quadruple rail because you can put something under it too. This is my baby right here. This is the HK USP. Okay, this right here is CO2. It is a CO2 weapon. There is no slide lock on it. Okay. This is CO2 though, so I'm not right here. A CO2 is actually inside the mag. Okay. Again, no slide lock. So it don't even cock back. It's not blow back gun or anything. This right here is a compact 45. Same features as the other one. I'm not really trying to blow you guys off with these, but mag release, same place. Cock back. It is a single action. There's no there's no slide lock on this. On the BB gun version, there is, but on the airsoft, we're not lucky enough to have that. This is what they call a 6-hour P226. Again, mag release is in the same place. You can dismantle it, or you can disassemble it by taking this out. It'll take the slide off. You just got to peel that out right there. This is the safety right here. Again, not ambidextrous. This is a right-handed weapon. The trigger, it is cocked right now and loaded. You never know when an airsoft battle is going to come up, I guess you would say, especially with my friends. But the trigger is the hammer is operational, so slide back. This is an M74DP safe. Actually semi safe, and you have to hold it down for full auto. It is an AEG, which means it's electric battery operated. So put that back on safe. This right here is my Double Eagle Colt. Okay. Again, slide bag release, same place. Does have some rounds chambered in there. So I'm not gonna fire it, but like I said, it does have some rounds chambered in there. So as you can see, hammer is operational. This is not a slide lock weapon. That's just there for design. Your safety is this, not ambidextrous, right-handed weapon. This right here, this is another 6-hour P226. I just showed you guys that. I got a few copies of the same weapons. Another P9T. P9T is my favorite sidearm. Colt 911 target. You just pick a lot of those up because they're cheap, and you never know when you might have to actually, use, where push comes to shove, and you're gonna need some backup. You're gonna need some. There's another compact 45 I showed you before. Anyway, the reason why I buy so many of those is because you never know when you're gonna need.